know, with New Year's coming on, there is a New Year's tradition that says you have to eat black-eyed peas on that day.
You have to eat black-eyed peas.
So we're talking about black-eyed peas, but
Yes.
more importantly, we're talking about Hoppin John.
We're doing Hoppin John because black-eyed peas are good. We do black-eyed peas at my house all the time.
Right.
But Hoppin John is it's like taking a good dish and just elevating it. This is something pretty special.
You know, I've seen Hoppin John made.
Yes.
But this will be my first time tasting it.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Well,
so
I can
I'm
hook
looking
you
forward
up.
to it.
I can hook you
So
up.
how do we get started? Because
All right.
I really want to make this at home.
All right, well,
okay.
we start with the Trinity.
Okay.
So we're doing a Cajun Trinity, and a Cajun Trinity is onion, celery, and bell pepper. That's
Okay.
it.
Not to be confused with the other one that has carrots in it.
Mirepoix is the French mirepoix.
Exactly.
That's yeah, you're right. You got
Little Cajun, little French there, but this is the one we're going with.
Right, and so over here, because normally Hoppin John has to involve a pork product of some kind, right?
Okay, all right.
And it's because of the tradition that you eat fat, pork fat,
Right.
because it will help you have a fat year or a wealthy year, right?
Well, what is some people say that the reason we eat these is because they kind of remind people of coins.
That's right.
They remind people of money.
Right. Well,
So-
part of that tradition has been traced back almost 500-600 years back to Germany,
Right.
where it was traditional to eat cabbage because it resembled, money, and
Right.
then you would also have beans of some sort because it resembled coins, right? So the involvement of pork product goes right along with that abundance and
richness
for the new year,
Oh,
right?
good. Okay,
so
very good.
Because we are in East Tennessee, I use a little bacon grease in the bottom of my skillet. If you want to do a vegan version, use olive oil, and
Right.
then you don't have to do any of the pork product.
Right.
Right? You
Some
just
kind
want-
of vegetable oil.
That's right. Obviously, your year will be
But
less
we're going with
fat.
bacon fat.
Right. We
And
do
I
with
like
bacon
it.
fat. Right.
All right.
So all we're going to do is saute this, okay? And that's it. This is a super simple dish.
Now, do you want to saute that do you put a little golden brown on it, or just get it translucent?
Right, you really only want to do it until it's fragrant,
Okay.
right? And you will see it will release a little bit of moisture. And in order to make that happen a little better, can you hold my spoon for me for
I
a
sure
second?
can.
Make that happen a little better, we're going to give it some salt. Santa brought me my new salt and pepper
I like
meals.
those.
Aren't those
You
nice?
those are brand new, huh?
Brand new. I've had them
Alright.
2 days.
Way to go, Santa.
I know. So we're going to give it a little bit of salt. That helps the vegetables release the moisture.
Okay.
And you will start to get the fragrance coming out of there. Do you get it yet?
Oh, yeah.
You get it
Well,
yet?
I was getting it earlier. I mean, it's really coming out now.
I made another batch
Well,
back here. We're not supposed to talk about that.
There's
are we?
plenty of hungry people around here, so I'm sure it'll get going.
There usually is, right? So now when you do your black-eyed peas, you
Right.
can buy black-eyed peas in the package, which is what I normally do because
Right.
they're so inexpensive. And you can either soak them overnight, or if you forget, which I always do, you can throw them in with a little palmful of salt and water, bring it to a boil,
Right.
turn it off, let them sit for an hour, drain them, and then come back and you're ready to go. Okay?
All
Isn't that a
good.
nice trick?
That way you're not up, doing it at night before you go to bed. And everything,
Right, it's
so.
really a shortcut.
Okay.
Or you can use canned ones. You can always use cans. They're still inexpensive, and if you rinse them, if you drain off all that gunk, because
Right.
canned beans come with gunk. I don't know what that stuff
They
is.
come with stuff, yeah.
It's stuff. You don't want that stuff. It's not lovely.
And all you gotta do is just put them in a colander and rinse them off.
Rinse them off. That's it. So these are black-eyed peas.
Okay.
So use a pound package or a couple of cans. That's it. That's
Very
all there
nice.
is to that.
Okay.
Okay. So give that a stir for
I'm
me.
gonna give that a stir for you.
Yes. Now, we are going to do one more thing before we kind of put this to bed and let it simmer for a while.
Okay, what's that?
We're going to add our seasonings, and we're going to do it while we have a relatively dry skillet. All
Okay.
right? So, a couple bay leaves.
All right.
Right.
Make sure to get those out when you get done, though.
You know what? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes, they can be a choking hazard, so you want to be careful.
I've bitten into one before.
They're not beautiful to bite into, but if you're really, really lazy and one
Yeah.
of your kids ends up with one of them,
Right.
you tell them that they're lucky and they get to make a wish.
Ah,
And then you
very
have
nice.
covered your bases, right? Just because.
You don't trust me with a spoon, do you?
I'm not sure I trust you with the spoon. But we've also got, look here, we've got dried thyme, and you can use fresh thyme if you want to. Use 3 or 4 sprigs of fresh thyme, or just a tablespoon of the dried.
Okay.
We have garlic powder. If
Right.
you want to use a couple of cloves of minced garlic, go ahead. This
Okay.
is a very forgiving thing. And then I've got a good half teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If you're sensitive to heat, scale it way back.
Or if you want more heat.
Or if you want more heat, you can
Yeah.
ramp it up. However, instead of doing that, because
Right.
cayenne has a distinct taste
Right.
as well as a heat level, I would throw in some red pepper flake in addition.
Could you go with a little Tabasco sauce, maybe?
Well, I would do that, but not until the end.
All right. Well, we got the spices in there. It's
Right.
all in the pot. It's all getting together. We got Hoppin John, and I want you to check out the thrillbillygourmet.com
Yes.
and check out her YouTube channel as well for more information about this recipe and so many others. We'll come back in just a few minutes and check out this finished product.